such a shame that we have so much homework. It's only the first Saturday, and this is the most I've ever had. Harmony, won't you please just do it for me?
No,
please?
it's about time you started doing it on your own. I'm not going to be here for you to cheat off me forever. You might as well get used to it. Oh, Harry, it's almost 8. You're going to be late for your meeting with Dumbledore.
Right, I better get going now.
Better pay close attention, because we want to hear everything when you get back.
All right.
Enter.
Oh, hello, Professor. What's on the menu for today?
Do you remember last year when I told you that I knew all about Lord Voldemort and why he attempted to kill you? I must confess that there is a little more to it than I told you.
Well, Professor, I've been thinking about it, and I am tired of you not telling me everything. Spill it now!
Well, I did tell you everything I knew. From this point forward, we will leave the path of fact and enter the murky marshes of guesswork and the thorny briars of the unknown. I believe that most of my hypothesizing is accurate, but I have no way of knowing for sure. I would like to start with Voldemort's past. Tonight we will enter the recollections of Blob Joggin, a former employee of the Ministry of Magic.
Right.
Let me spin it around a little bit.
All right.
Let your face enter the basin.
Why, it's kind of cold. So.
I don't care, put your face in there.
All right.
I don't think you're going in far enough. Do you see it yet?
This is a memory of Blob Joggin, Harry.
What do you want?
I'm sorry, I do not understand you.
As you can see, Harry, Morphine Grunt does not speak English.
Why, it's parcel tongue. Or, yes. Something.
Precisely.
Yes.
What are you attacking my son for? You didn't announce yourself, so how do you expect him not to defend himself?
Sir, I am here to give your son a summons for a hearing after he attacked a muggle in the early... I'm sorry. A hearing after he attacked a muggle in the early hours of the morning down in the village.
Son, go inside. What summons? We are purebloods. This is the Peverell crest. Come inside.
What is the point of this?
Get over here, you filthy squib! Slytherin's locket. We are his last living descendants. Don't expect to come in here with your muggle-loving ways and take my son to your little ministry. It ain't gonna happen.
I sense her looking at that muggle through the hedges when he rides by. She fancies him. That's why I asked him.
Good for you, son. So, you fancy this muggle riddle, do you? He's not good. He won't take you, ugly, fat sow.
What's the point of this?
That's enough!
I think we've seen enough, Harry.
They said riddles. Was that Voldemort's father?
What?
Why, they said riddles. Was that Voldemort's father?
Yes, and you meant his mother too. Marape Gaunt. Blob Dragon arrived within 10 minutes with reinforcements and arrested both Morphine and Marlborough.
Marlborough?
There you go. I believe that after her father and brother were gone, Marape was able to take full reign of her abilities. Her father never loved her. In fact, he loves his possessions considerably more. I am sure that she convinced Tim Riddles, my bad, to take a drink or water one day, water that was made with love potion. Once she was pregnant, she stopped giving him the potion, thinking that he had grown to love her for real by now and that the existence of their child would make him stay. However, as soon as he stopped being drugged, he left her and his unborn son destitute and alone. Just before the child was born, she sold the locket of slithering it to Mr. Organ. He supplied me with one memory. Now what?
You pick up the paper and read it.
Yeah, but I have to use this somehow.
No, you don't.
It says.
No, well, just change it.
We get people all the time saying, oh, this was Merlin's or this is something of Ravenclaw's, but this turned out to be the real deal. I don't think she knew what it was worth, though. She was happy to get 10 galleons for it. The best deal I ever made. The woman must have sold it. She didn't look like she had a nut to her name, let alone any food. Plus, she was about to give birth. It looked like it anyways. I think Marie Gaunt was in England just before giving birth when she sold the locket. When, say that word,
Marlborough?
was released from Azkaban. I think he expected to find his daughter waiting at home with a hot meal ready for his supper. He was devastated to find a thick layer of dust and the rumor that the rich Tim Riddles had run off with the tramp's daughter. He died soon after. It's getting late, Harry, so I'm afraid we'll have to end here for now. Later.
No. Good night, Professor. Is that Marlborough's ring on your head?
Indeed it is, Harry. Good night.
Good night.